So I'll also just go into what it looks like to create an agent as well, right? So when you would want to create an agent, you can basically tell your agent, what you would like it to do. Okay, I want an agent to give me weather updates.
Yeah.
In Argentina?
Córdoba, Argentina.
Okay.
Specifically.
In COR. So now you can see, so what is happening here, and this is the configuration of an agent that we are all building right now, is that the agent, or the creation here, the agent itself has actually built an initial profile for our weather update agent focused in Córdoba. Now let's decide a name for the agent. What should we call it? Do we have? Oh, let's call it Kobe.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our Kobe. What about some conversation starters? Like what would we like to know about the weather? Do we want to know like when it might be a good time to surf? I want the agent to tell me when it would be a good time of day. So then you can see what's happening over on the right-hand side here, right? Is that it's providing conversation starter suggestions. And then when we talk about instructions here in this piece, these are the instructions for the agent. So based on the kind of like natural language that we've applied on the left-hand side of the screen, the Rovo agent is determining like what jobs it would do, right? So when you're thinking about that S curve we were looking at previously, it's trying to like pick up what are all the jobs that you would do as a human and then try and put them into the agent. So maybe the last instruction I would say is like, I'd like, and then I know we've only got 4 minutes. I'd like to receive these updates every morning, let's say, just put that. Ugh. Okay. All right. So, are there any other particular jobs or features you'd like Kobe to have? We definitely can. Okay, so
Nice.
Give me a joke each time you tell me about the weather. Whoops, bit of a typo there. And this is where we start to get, some of the tonality and the fun bits of the agent, right? Because then it will ask the agent to have like a humorous touch and provide things like that. Okay, so now we've created our agent. I'm going to click next. It then will, and this is all in the configuration space, right? And so the objective here is to make it as easy as possible for anyone creating an agent. So, you can obviously make any changes you'd like, think about any additional jobs, right, for Kobe, or anything else that you're configuring for your conversation starters. And then also what's really cool is you would all have existing knowledge or existing places that you're doing work, right? If that's, I think Dan, you mentioned, but like Confluence, Jira, anywhere else, right? And so what you have the ability to do is click for Kobe or your agent to reference specific resources. And then what that effectively means is that agent points towards us, and then it will pull information based on the jobs you've given it in order to produce an output. You can also add actions, right? And so when we think about actions, we think about other things like automation. You might be using, some asset features in JSM. You might be using some different features within Confluence. And so having the ability to like bring all those existing things that you're doing into your agent is the plan here. All right, so I'm going to create. Okay, and then what we can do is we can actually make this like publicly available. So save Okay, so this should be fine now. I can see it now. So if I go into my agents, I should be able to see Cobby. Here we go. So I can see Cobby. And then I can say, what's the weather like today, Cobby? Here we go. Oh, this is good. Okay, so couldn't find the weather. Might be something to do with my location, potentially. In the meantime, here's a lighthearted joke, though. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.